Polarize reports.
Woke Buddy here. Check out the movies got for you this episode. Hit that bundle.
What do you say, Spence?
Not much.
How's it feel getting out?
We have a little going away message for you.
For me?
Give him hell, Spencer.
Five years ago, you got yourself sent to prison. What was I supposed to do? Wait?
I'm sorry.
I love you! How do you like that?
Mi amigo!
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
You just got out?
Picture this. Dirty cops, drug cartels, some big politicians all working together. But they framed me. Want in? No. You don't get the cold gun.
Hawk is the name of a man with a shotgun. Spencer does your taxes.
That was good. I'm gonna let you have your little gun.
You got two grown men running around playing Batman, Robin, and Alfred over here.
Don't call me Alfred.
In times of old, the world was full of wonder and magic. But times change. No way! It's a wizard staff. Dad was a wizard.
What? Your dad was an accountant.
Whoa, feet! It's getting harder to hold! Ah, he's just legs! I definitely remember Dad having a top part.
Oh, what did I do? Hi.
We might be out of gas.
But it says we have a full tank.
No, that doesn't work.
Hate the idea of you down there by yourself all the time. Just drinking.
I'm fine. I appreciate it. But I'm fine.
We need a new coach, Jack.
The last time we made the playoffs, back when you were playing.
How you liking coaching so far?
Great. Just getting used to the players. What players?
Sure how much of you I could let in.
Yeah, keeps me busy. Keeps my mind off other things, you know. Game's on the line. I want you taking that shot. Why is that so hard for you to believe?
What?
That you're the best player on the team.
There you go! Keep pressing, trapping, taking charges.
In the end.
And initiate sequence.
Gina, I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed. You're the first who we've successfully managed to bring back. With the technology in your veins, you have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly.
Holy shit.
Now tell me, do you remember anything?
Gina. I feel like I just heard this. Are they playing this on repeat?
And we're back with on the week of Onward, Bloodshot, Confidential, Secret, but it's not because it's on podcast form and you're listening to it. And here's your host. We got
I'm Von,
and you got Keegan here.
Yeah,
I'm back.
It's just us two.
Just
we're gonna try a 2-man podcast today.
It's bare bones today.
No one else wanted to see a movie. I don't really know why. Like, I actually don't know why no one wanted to see this movie with us.
Ray's out of town.
Casey had work, and then we had 3 other people who could see, but they just chose not to. So we're gonna do a duo podcast. They didn't see any movies anyway. Today's been a day.
It's been.
So
the world is burning.
The world is burning. Everything's in chaos, and
but
we're here
still
recording
working.
a podcast. Here's the thing. As you guys know, in the world, a lot of things are getting canceled.
Yeah.
South by Southwest got canceled, so every indie movie that was going to be at South by Southwest is now lost, and I'm very upset by that. So I'm going to be hunting for all those movies, but it's going to be hard to find. The movie industry got hit.
Yeah.
And that's what hurts. A lot of movies got canceled. So we're hoping to do a podcast next week. We don't know because I don't know. There's no new movies coming to the theaters.
We'd have to heavily rely on streaming services.
Netflix. Yeah, there's rumors
Prime?
that Mulan's going to come out on Disney Plus, which I think would be awesome. I'm totally down for that.
Okay.
Because as long as we got 2 movies to talk about, we will be next week. Now, after that, I don't know. It's going to be a shot in the dark. But we're going to at least do one more before the summer to get through April.
We have a contact in AMC who said things are not looking great
that's
right now.
That's what our contact in AMC did say tonight. He was like,
nothing new for
nothing new. At least 3 weeks. So we'll see.
We got one more on the list for at least
we have. There's 2 more because Emma's out too.
Yeah.
We could see Emma and The Hunt, and there's a few Hindi movies at Highland Ranch. We could probably make one more week work for sure.
Yeah.
So, but after that, I don't.
I'm still saying I'm fine for I think movie theaters are cool, but it would be really nice, just like Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, Guns Akimbo. When that came out, I like the just new movie straight coming out to a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
You can just watch it in your home.
Yeah.
We still had to pay to rent it, but $6.
I like the movie experience personally, but that's just like right down the street.
But if we had the setup. If we had like our own projector and like 5.1 and like the same exact seating,
that'd be sick.
Then it wouldn't be worth it to go to the movie theater.
That's fair. I'd be down.
I actually did think about
we have it to say like this. This is a podcast about movies. Hopefully you figured that out. We're talking about movies.
We definitely don't do cooking on this channel.
But we rate movies on a scale of 1 to 4. 1 being bad, 2 being okay, 3 being good, and 4 being great. This episode we will be talking about Bloodshot, Spenser Confidential, The Way Back, and Onward. So if you watch the bundle, tell us what you thought of the bundle. If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, then just go to YouTube and watch the bundle.
The bundling.
The bundling. It's fun. The bundling. I like that. The bundling.
Anyway, Onward.
Right. Are we going to start on Onward?
Onward.
Do you think Onward's the worst one on our list?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
So
these were all pretty, like, equal in goodness, like, in my opinion. Like, they're all pretty close on my list.
There is definitely 2 that stood out for me that felt like they stepped above the rest.
Above the rest? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling up my list really quick because I don't even know where I put movies. Oh, but
I should start making a list.
I've been telling you often that you need to make a list. Okay, but for the audience, we do got to say what's currently at.
Okay.
We got to do
Let's
this
run
whole
it
spiel.
back.
We're gonna run the back recap. So currently, right now, time for 13th and 14th, which I'm gonna break that tie today, is Sonic and Practical Jokers. So last episode. Keegan and I are the only 2 who saw these 2 movies.
Right.
And we disagreed on which one was better. But then I went back and looked at my list, and I actually do agree with Keegan that Impractical Jokers is better.
So you're going to hate me.
Oh, no.
Because
God.
I have played some Sonic games in the last little bit, and the one thing I really hate about these Sonic games is the story makes no fucking sense.
Oh no, are you gonna switch your opinion?
I'm switching because even in the Sonic movie, its story made sense all the way through.
Are you gonna make me rethink this? Now I gotta think about it. Okay, let's see. Maybe Sonic is better. Maybe I'm gonna go back to my original argument.
Was a good
it was a special
TV to
exactly,
movie.
It was a special. You know what? Fuck this. Sonic's better.
Sonic, it was a good game to movie.
No, Sonic is better. We're agreeing angrily.
Yeah.
Fuck you for making me think about it.
Yeah. As much as I felt it, but thinking back to Sonic, I think if I watched it back now, I would like Sonic better. Especially after playing, we're not going to talk about 06 Sonic. If anyone else played 06 Sonic, it was garbage.
Gabbage.
Yeah, you muff cabbage.
I'm not entering a gabbage there, but
garbage.
Yeah, you need to do that voice. We need to have a garbage every time a movie gets kicked.
like a really old guy that's been doing it for too long.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Garbage. Yeah, tell us what you think about our editing. We have fucking effects now.
Yeah, feedback. It doesn't get better unless you say something
and you share with people. The more people that listen, the more we can add to this. So
yeah.
All right, but that being said, Impractical Jokers, you're getting kicked off of the top 13. Is it still better than The Grudge, though?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you don't have to be on the bottom. So you're not gabbage, but we broke that.
You're in Purgatory. Is it Purgatory?
Yeah,
or
the movie Purgatory.
What's the middle place?
Purgatory. That's
what was that movie? It was the who is that lady? Oh, I'm butchering it.
Yeah.
But she ended up being the fucking tooth fairy. And she was like in purgatory. And she was really bad at being a tooth fairy.
Oh god, I have no idea.
Dude, it's like old ass movie. I'm pretty sure it's the mom who the lady who played the mom in Look Who's Talking. I'm pretty sure it's the same woman.
Shit.
What was her fucking name?
I still don't know. You are making me draw a huge blank right here.
It wasn't called Tooth Fairy because I was with the Rock Johnson. It was something.
Can I keep going up the list?
Yeah.
All right. So 13th place is
I'll think about this. I'll come
yeah,
back
he'll
to
think
it.
about that. In 13th place is Sonic. In 12th is Horse Girl, a Netflix original. 11 is Invisible Man. 10 is Call of the Wild. 9 is Gretel and Hansel. 8 is Bad Boys 3. 7 is Underwater. 6 is Weathering With You. 5 is Fantasy Island. Tied for 3rd and 4th is Guns Akimbo and Butte, which is a foreign film. Go foreign. And in 2nd is Birds of Prey, which no one's listened to our Birds of Prey episode on SoundCloud, so fucking listen to that episode. Everyone's listened to it on YouTube, though. Like, we have a bunch of views on YouTube from that video. But listen to Birds of Prey! And then in number 1 is still The Gentleman, the best gangster dark comedy I have seen in a long time. So.
Yeah, it was solid.
It was solid. But we're going to add 4 more movies onto our roster. But now that we have a full top 13 and a bottom 7, if a movie does not make it on either list, then it's just going to be in purgatory and probably won't talk about it.
Purgatory.
So.
Or where that Tooth Fairy
Or
lives.
wherever. I know, you're still
from
on
that
that.
lady from the early 90s.
Early 90s. All right, so we're going to talk about, I say we talk about, gosh, they're all so close together.
You want to start with the way back?
How about we just go in order we saw them?
That's what I was going for, but
Cool.
then you started fighting me on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go there.
Cool, then Spenser Confidential is the first thing we saw.
Yeah.
All right, Spenser Confidential, another Netflix original.
Well, it was the second to last one that I saw because I finished
oh, that
it.
makes sense.
So
okay.
that's why it was fresh in my mind.
That's fair. Okay, cool. We're surviving here. Spenser Confidential is a movie about Mark Wahlberg being very Mark Wahlberg-y.
Oh, in Boston.
In Boston.
Mark Wahlberg being in Boston.
Yep.
Being a cop.
Not a cop, but doing cop things.
Yes, he was a cop.
He was a cop.
Not a cop.
Not a cop.
Still doing cop things.
Yeah. It's on Netflix. Watch it. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Oh, it's a good like sit at home with your buddies, drink a beer.
It's fun.
Classic fucking Wahlberg.
So classic Wahlberg. And I love that. God. I love good old Wahlberg. And I like seeing M'Baku from Black Panther in something different.
Yes.
And he was fine.
He did it.
He did great.
He seemed like he played someone that was a lot younger. I don't know how old he is, but like in Black Panther he seemed, much older, and this one he seemed like,
yeah,
like
no, he's
early fucking
super
20s
young.
and shit. So I don't know how old he is, but that is one giant fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was big, but I didn't know he was fucking huge.
So I'm just gonna say right away, I give this movie a 3. It was fun. It was exactly what I expected out of Netflix. It wasn't cheesy. Like, it was good. It was good quality action, and I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Would you rate it, just really quick?
Yeah, probably a 3.
Probably 3. Cool.
I'd watch it again, but also it was.
I'd watch it.
It was
fun.
It was solid. Like I don't have any fucking
I
bad
don't really have
things to
complaints
say.
about it.
No.
Yeah.
I knew what it was and going into it, and actually I probably thought it was gonna be worse than it was. It's like starting out. It's a hit or miss with Netflix. Originals.
Post Malone's in it. That's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
He plays a good, white supremacist.
Guy in prison. Yeah,
white supremacist.
Yeah.
Okay, for your character, I was gonna have you sit here and act like you're in prison. I'm a prisoner in my own mind. Calm down, Post Malone. Write another song. Let's get back to this.
Yeah. But I have to ask you, Mark Wahlberg's girlfriend / wife.
Oh, it's my woman. That's my type. I like. There's no. Conflict is interesting. It's horrible to say. And like right conflict. I'm not saying like they're mad and they hit you. I'm saying that they're let's go back. Let's delve deep into a second for woke butter. It's like if a woman's upset with you, you don't know sometimes. But when she burns your clothes, and you're like, oh, okay, something's wrong. But when she sucks your friend's dick, then it's a different thing going on.
Oh, wow.
When she gets her weed for free, you're like, oh, okay, maybe who knows?
So that's why you like this movie.
Yeah, I love Abrasive movie.
All right,
she
so
was amazing.
let's let it go up the list. All right, it's the gauntlet. We're gonna start this off. was it better than Sonic?
Yes.
It was. So that argument we had at the beginning
doesn't fucking
was
matter.
Worthless. All right.
Sonic's there.
Yeah, Sonic's is fun. It was just it's funny that we just don't even. It's not even on the list anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, so Sonic is off the list for sure. Was it better than Horse Girl?
Yes.
I agree. I heavily agree. Was it better than Invisible Man?
Yes.
Let me double check that. I gotta double check that on my list.
See, I already have my mind. I don't even have a list, but I'm already in my own mind, and I think it's better than Invisible Man.
See, I put it.
It's pretty equal, but I think it's better.
I put it below Invisible Man.
Right.
So
okay.
I also put it below Bad Boys 3. So.
Well, yeah, you're just wrong.
Really? You liked it more than Bad Boys 3?
Oh no, not more than Bad Boys.
Oh,
3.
okay, cool. All right, cool.
But just where you put your placement on Bad Boys 3.
Yeah, fair. All right, well, so then Spenser Confidential is currently tied for 11th. It could go further up the list when someone.
I still think it's better than Invisible Man.
Well, I don't. I thought Invisible Man was more cinematic. Had a little bit more suspense to it. Kept me guessing a little bit more. Maybe I just liked Invisible Man.
Don't be throwing logic out there, alright? Don't bring your bullshit into here.
No.
Making me think.
Yeah, I am gonna make you think. I think the acting was really well done in Invisible Man, and the cinematography was solid. Like, they filmed good fight scenes for once. So.
Yeah. Right. So. Alright, I'm not fighting it. I'm letting it happen. Yeah.
Are you gonna say it's better?
Yeah,
Invisible
Man's better.
Cool. Yeah. Going Von.
This is the first time I think you've actually swayed me in a podcast.
Fantastic.
I don't have other people here to like throw in their conjecture, so I'm just over here like
bro.
I've been reading books. That's why I threw out a big word there.
But we agree, so that's fancy. And if someone sees that movie, if 3 more people see it and they think it's better than Invisible Man, then it'll still move up. But
I think that's something we could definitely throw on.
Oh yeah.
And people would be like, can compare it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like trying to pull teeth to get someone to go. The difference of watching
it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So we can watch it.
Difference of turning on a streaming service versus going out to a theater apparently is like pulling fucking teeth.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. All right, next movie we're gonna talk about. Next one we saw was Onward.
The
new movie with Chris Pratt and Tom Holland playing Chris Pratt and Tom Holland goblins.
They're elves.
They're elves. Sorry.
Elves in the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was bizarre. That was a weird movie.
Really? Yeah. Tell me about it. Tell me what you think. Let me pick your brain.
This movie was cute, and I liked it.
What took you out of it? Because that's what I'm getting vibes from. Is something took you out of it?
No,
hard. The D&D references were so fucking
were good.
great.
I thought the movie was fun. It was whimsical. My biggest issue is, and it sounds really dumb, but why can't any character have both their parents in a Pixar movie?
I'm really on a limb here. I'm really thinking you can see... Can you see the wheels turning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like...
Disney, why you gotta be so DC? Like, calm down.
I know. It's like Pixar has just parent problems.
Well,
but
it's ownership problems.
When I went into this movie, I was like, "This is a fun movie."
No,
it was
Pixar did it too with with Toy Story before even. No.
And this
Andy,
movie...
where's your dad? Where's your fucking dad?
Yeah, no, Pixar, come on. But it's a movie about these two elves who their dad's dead, and their dad leaves them a magic staff to resurrect him for a day.
Yeah.
But they fuck up, and they have to travel around. They have to do a D&D quest for a certain type of stone to finish the spell within 24 hours.
The spell was basically halfway performed, which gives him the lower half.
Yeah, so you're looking at a crotch the whole movie.
Yeah, which I never thought a crotch would make me feel the way that I do about this movie in the way that I feel about it. Get your mind
Never
out of
say
the
that
gutters.
again. No, as I gotta say, the one thing I really enjoyed about this movie is halfway through the movie, I leaned over to Woke Butter here, or Keegan. I leaned over to Keegan and I was like, I wonder if this movie's got the balls to end the way I think it's gonna end. And this motherfucker, it had the balls
to
to end that way. And we'll get that into spoilers, but I was like, Fuck.
It had the magic
okay.
jewels.
Yeah,
to
dude.
Throw at her.
It ended
had the Phoenix Stones.
It ended so well.
It had the Phoenix Stones.
I loved the ending of this movie.
Yeah.
So cool. What'd you think of this?
I fucking love this movie.
Oh my gosh.
I did it. I do it. It hurt.
Was this
it
like
hurt
your
me.
movie?
It fucking hurt me.
Oh god.
So bad.
It's definitely gonna tie with something then.
Yeah, no, I'm fighting for this fucking movie. Mostly on like personal experience, like, you know, I'm not gonna go on, but certain things happened in my life that this movie touched on, and that's why it hurt me so fucking
That's
bad.
fair.
Which having to see is like, yes, one of the I'm not gonna spoil, but they're trying to get one last chance basically with the dad, and like one of the siblings is like kind of had like vague memories. Another one definitely did not because he was like way too
Super young, yeah.
way too young. And like I lost someone when I was a kid, and that I think that's why it hurt me so bad.
That's fair.
I shed a tear. I
yeah.
shed a single tear for this.
I shed a few tears for sure.
Yeah, I only shed. That's the Marley and me bawled my eyes out, but this one I shed a tear. That's pretty good. I don't cry.
Yeah, no, it was a good tear.
I'm a pretty stone person.
What do you give it? Do you give this a 4 then?
I give it a fucking 4.
Okay, all right, it's a 4. I dig it. I dig it.
4.
Was it better than Horse Girl?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Was it better than Spenser Confidential?
Yes.
All right, I also agree.
Also, animation was on point.
On point.
I thought the story was solid. It was easy to track. It was enjoyable, and I think it had a little bit for everyone. It was a kids movie.
It was pretty cliche,
but it gave enough that I think it wasn't just like, okay, well, this is fucking, whatever. It's just, I'm watching this. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to go see this because my kids, I want to go see a movie, but I got kids, so I got to go see a kids movie.
Yeah, but it was still fun.
But it was a good ride. It was a good ride. The whole entire time, there was enough that, like, kept me fucking going.
And here's where it's going to get stopped again. Was it better than Invisible Man?
Yes.
See, I still say no, but I'm excited it's gonna be. I'm excited it's gonna be paused here because Ray liked Invisible Man. So if he sees this, I'm curious, and this is gonna be a cool like.
I think it's better.
What
than
is
Call
Ray
Wild.
like?
I think it's.
No, it was not.
I think it's better than
no. Call Wild was so much better.
You know what?
It had dog.
I will throw it. Fuck your dog.
My dog's adorable.
Not your dog specifically, but no, it was better than. I'd put it all the way up with Weathering with You. I put it above that. That's where I'd stop it at.
Yeah, I wouldn't, and that's why we have the gauntlet.
But that's also
now.
that's also like my thing is animated movies.
That's true.
In like 3D. Such a not a fanboy, but I respect it and I love it so much more.
Cool. So it is tied. It is.
And it hurt me in the personal feels. So
hurt you in personal feels.
And we all know that I judge on personal feelings and not actual facts.
Yes, you do. But either way, it does kick off Horse Girl from the top 13. So, you garbage. But you're not. You're not garbage.
You did.
Yeah, you're not.
But do the thing. The thing happened. So we continue on now.
Cool. That was fun. Alright, next movie we talk about is The Way Back.
The Way Back.
This is a movie about Ben Affleck being an alcoholic and coaching a basketball team.
And that's the movie.
That's just the movie. If you watch the trailer, there's a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
The first Act 1 really wanted you to be very aware of how much alcohol this man drank.
Beer in his hand and almost every scene.
There was so much, like, it was making me uncomfortable. Like, I was watching this movie and I was like, he is drinking so much alcohol.
Which I think it goes to a point where in cinema where it's like, okay, this person's drinking versus that's a lot. When I'll just share this one little bit. It doesn't ruin anything for the fucking movie, but when they're in the fridge scene where you see a full stocked fridge and then by the end of the night, it's like, and it's not like a 12-pack. Or like a 6-pack.
48-pack.
Yeah, it was fucking a whole shelf. Mm-hmm. He took down a shelf. Good for him, but bad for him too, because alcoholism is not cool. Consent is cool. Alcoholism is not.
Yes, agreed.
As we sit here and drink our rum and cokes.
Yeah, we're drinking rum and cokes.
We've had a problem. We're with friends.
When we're friends, we have a day.
The world is burning.
The world is on fire. But yeah, The Way Back. Ben Affleck, great acting.
Yeah.
He did fine. He was very Affleck-y, but again, this movie, I was like, I pretty much know exactly how this movie's gonna end. And then it fucking pulled a fast one on me and
Yeah,
had
a
some
little bit.
balls to end a lot more intensely.
I still feel like it's a glorified fucking Hallmark movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Hallmark had the balls to really tackle on some, like, real issues instead of the, like, oh no, I'm, you know, my stepmom doesn't like me or some shit like that. We all know. We know what I'm talking about. We don't. You're wrong. You know what I'm talking about.
We out wrong.
But, yeah, that's what I thought of this movie.
That was fantastic.
It's a 2. It's a 2 for me.
I give it a 3 just because I cried. Like, there was one scene...
Did nothing for me.
It was a gut punch, though, so I still think I have to give it a 2.
Which one? Is it the...
The scene. The scene. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
where where he... Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I know what
that
you're
was
talking
a
about.
fucking gut punch of emotion, but besides that, the movie was okay.
Okay, well, 5 seconds of actually...
Yeah, like good emotion.
Good emotion towards it. It's so fucking predictable throughout the whole movie. And it wasn't like, oh, it's predictable, but I still enjoyed it. It was like
It was
predictable.
a little religiously heavy-handed.
Yeah, well, he's at a Catholic fucking school.
I know, I'm aware, I'm just letting you know that it has a lot of God in it. The fucking trailer.
Oh, I thought the fucking...
Oh, I'm pissed about the trailer.
The trailer gave us away
so much.
I'm gonna complain about that again with Bloodshot when we get to it.
I haven't seen the Bloodshot trailer, so...
I did.
Oh, no.
I have things to say. And you know I like trailers.
I know you do.
And, yeah.
Alright, well, let's get this... what do you give it 2? I give it a 2. Was it better than Spenser Confidential?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay, it was.
I thought it was better than
I'll give it Spenser Confidential.
Okay. You really? You sure? You don't wanna... See, now I'm thinking about
I'll
this.
give it.
I'm thinking about this, like... No, because they're both so...
They're on the same fucking level.
Yeah.
But... The quality was upped. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Is that there's more cinema
This felt
fucking
like
quality.
It felt like
in
an
it.
Oscar bait movie, though.
Oh,
like
definitely.
you know, it was just like
Oscar
Ben
bait.
Affleck.
Not
like,
that hard though.
Yeah.
It was not Oscar bait that fucking hard. Which one was? Fucking Uncut Gems was hella Oscar.
Oh
fucking
yeah, Uncut
bait.
Gems was super Oscar bait.
Oscar bait.
So you're gonna say that?
Uncut Gems.
Are you gonna say it was better than
harder.
Spenser Confidential?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Wow. Okay. Wow. We agree on something.
Wow. Weird.
Spenser Confidential gets kicked out
Who
of
am I?
of the bottom then of the top. So it's in purgatory. It's still a good Netflix original. Still good.
Oh yeah, no, solid. 100% would watch with the boys with beers.
Watch
Smoke some beers, watch the movie, make some brats.
All right, but was it better than Onward?
No, definitely fucking not.
I agree.
Okay.
Was it better than Invisible Man?
No.
I also agree. So it's definitely gonna be put there right on 13.
Right there.
Yeah, it's solid right there. We agree.
Man, this is battle for
the
last
bottom.
spot.
I know.
Nothing's gone up.
And then like people are gonna come next episode and be like, all right, so I saw all these movies and you're wrong, and we're gonna have a good conversation about it. All right, but we're talking about the last movie. We talk about Bloodshot. That new Vin Diesel franchise that is not a franchise yet, but you can definitely tell Vin Diesel wants a franchise.
I think I don't know if it's just him or it does it almost with every single fucking. They're very open ended.
Yeah.
At the end of them.
Yep.
Which I think is like cool. That's great. You can use that, but also kill more people. At the end of movies, I'm so tired of these movies being ended where it's like, oh yeah, you could totally pick up. No, fucking kill everyone. Make it hurt. Make it last. Make it a lasting impression. So not like in 3 years I gotta watch the same fucking movie again. I want more people to die. We're working on it. The whole world is burning.
Well, Bloodshot's a movie about Vin Diesel, who is a military dude who gets killed, and a scientist played by Guy Pearce, which I was surprised to see in this movie.
Yeah.
Guy Pearce plays the scientist that injects like nanobots into his blood, and they heal him. It's a comic book.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Valiant.
So, yeah. And this is an actual character from a comic book, which I think is really neat. I thought this movie was just one of those great turn off and just fucking enjoy movies.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster.
It was a roller coaster. I'm going to start with the cinematography first. There was a few scenes that you can tell were definitely CGI, and they were a little wonky. The lighting was off in a few of them for sure. Act 1 was okay, but it had probably the best fight scenes. Act 1 was top for action. Like, it was the best fight scenes were in Act 1.
The flower.
The flower fight scene was dope. You guys, go see it.
Yeah, there's no fucking way you're gonna be able to guess. I thought it was cocaine. I thought of bringing it up to that level. It was flower.
Yeah, it was flower.
Great fucking scene, though.
It was a great scene. Act 2 was sweet. I thought Act 2 was probably one of the best acts.
Right.
That one was awesome. It's kind of when everything just kind of went together. It was super sci-fi, super cyberpunk. Like, it was sweet. It had a dope-ass chase scene. Like, Act 2 was definitely the highlight of this movie for me. And then Act 3, it kind of, like, I almost want to say it kind of dropped in quality. Like...
Yeah. There was that last fight scene where I thought about it in my head. If I have to think about something that hard, it must have really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Because when CGI is good, and it can be done very well.
There were a few really good CGI scenes where I was like, oh god, that's gross. Like, it was good.
Sometimes when you do full CGI in a scene with
especially
a character,
live action scene,
it kind of feels like they get muddy.
Yeah,
they have like a film
and there's
over
an issue
them.
of frame rate too, because that's the thing is you could tell that because it kept cutting from full CGI to actual actors like back and forth, and that's why it was.
If they mixed portions of it together, I think it would have flowed better.
Yeah, agreed.
Mostly just because, especially if you're using CGI. Full CGI, I feel like you need to do quicker fucking movements because I don't want to have. There should not be time enough for my eyes to like be like, oh, that's not a real person.
Yeah, agreed.
I should be convinced that that person is the character.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't like it was badly done. It wasn't like garbage or anything.
Agreed. It wasn't garbage, but it wasn't 2020.
No.
Like it wasn't 2020 quality. But I do get but the weird part and the reason I have an issue with that is because there was other parts in the movie that were incredibly well done with the CGI. Yeah. Like there was some CGI
they're so
motions.
small, that's why.
I know, and yeah, exactly. Like they did a great job at adding the right amount of CGI in Act 1 and 2 where it looked really good.
They started to run out of budget.
They must have ran out of budget.
CGI is expensive.
CGI is expensive. Animated movies are way more expensive to make than live action.
What do you think was more expensive, Bloodshot or Onward?
Oh, easily Onward. Yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like there's not even a question about it. Yeah. But Vin Diesel was very Vin Diesel.
Oh.
It was cool to see him back, like as an action hero. I liked it.
It was nice to not see him in
as
Fast and Furious
movie. It wasn't as good as Riddick. Like Riddick will still be one of his best properties easily.
I know, Pacifier was pretty good.
Pacifier was pretty good. I did like Pacifier.
Throwback.
That is a throwback.
He is such a good. He's the action hero.
He's a good dude.
He's the dude.
Yeah.
He plays the same fucking character, but he plays him fucking good.
Yeah, he does.
He's
like the Jason Statham of buff bald dudes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's the fucking Mr. Clean that will fucking clean you up.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
My biggest issue with this movie is I liked a lot of the character designs, especially kind of like I'm gonna call them the two mini boss battles.
Right.
And the two mini bosses, one of them was heavily wasted. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I needed to see more of that dude, and we'll talk about it a little bit more in spoilers, but the second guy, like...
Is it the second...
Yeah.
Guy.
The guy.
Yeah.
The guy.
With the ears and the nose
and the face. And the nose and the face. I know,
that guy. I know exactly.
But I just feel like, because one thing I love about sci-fi movies, and I'm gonna throw another throwback here. Elysium. With Matt Damon. The reason I love Elysium so much is because all three of like the main boss battle villains died in an epic way. Like their deaths were so cool. Like you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna remember that death. Yeah. These bosses were just kind of like, except the last boss. I like the last boss, but these bad guys, they were just kind of like gone. And I wanted more. I wanted more for such a cool character design. I wanted more. And that's why Act 2 was so fucking cool. And then just Act 3 just kind of fell flat for me. But let's bring it up the gauntlet. Was it better?
I thought this was the best movie of a video game I've never played. Because it was and we really pick apart like the story.
Yeah.
Pretty predictable, pretty natural motives, which is a great storyline for a fucking game.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to fucking follow, it gets you engaged, and it sets up the character fucking beautifully.
Yeah.
Like, throughout it. And he was upgraded.
It had
cool fucking characters throughout.
And it had a few cliches, but then it did a cliche dodge, and I was like, I dig that. Like, there was a cool moment in Act 2 for sure.
I could totally see this as being a great fucking video game just from it. And I think that's cool to take a movie and be like, oh yeah, they should make a game out of this versus let's make a movie out of this video game.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't match up.
That'd be interesting.
I think this could definitely go, which maybe when Cyberpunk comes out, we can see something similar, which that's the kind of the whole world. And I always like to think of like, what the fuck happened to the cops?
I'm ready for augmentation.
What happened to the cops or the military in this fucking movie?
I didn't see any.
Non-fucking existent.
There, it was all privatized, like militia, I guess.
Maybe that's just the universe. It's just everything.
That's a good point. You bring up a very good point. Though there were no cops in that whole fucking movie.
Yeah, and it's like people are just blowing shit up on the street. It's not like, oh yeah, this is in some foreign country. No, there was home base shit too.
Yeah, no, agreed. All right, was it better than The Way Back?
Yes.
See, I agree. I actually agree. I thought
we're like kind of on the same page today.
If we are, because I really didn't like Act 3 of Bloodshot, but I just think I really liked Act 1 and 2. Like, they were so well done that I just have to like put it above Way Back, because Way Back just had like that one or two gut punches, and then it was, like you said, very Hallmark. So I agree. Bloodshot is gonna kick out Way Back. Wow, we're just fucking arguing over the 13th best movie of the year. Was it better than Onward or Invisible Man?
No.
I agree.
I think it's better than Invisible Man. I don't think it's better than Onward, but I know where I stand on Onward, so.
You think it was better than Invisible Man?
Fuck yeah.
But the ending in Invisible Man was actually still good. And there was no wonky CGI in Invisible Man. It was all done well.
Just still didn't do much. Invisible Man was so fucking predictable throughout the whole fucking thing.
It was.
If I can predict something 2 minutes before it happens, it's pretty bad. I'm a simple person.
Okay.
I might be enlightened dairy, but I'm not all knowing.
Well, I think it technically still falls under the 13th. So. All right.
I'm gonna push for people to see Onward.
Yeah, you need to fight for that movie just to get it further up the list. I'll be very interested about that. All right, well, that's all of the movies that we have to talk about. Apparently, we just had an argument about all the mediocre movies that came out this week.
They're all
okay.
They're all okay. They're all all right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I wasted my money going to see them, and some of them weren't. It was nice to mention, but nothing to write home about.
Yep, but I would definitely watch Bloodshot again before I watch Way Back.
Yeah, definitely watch Onward again and cry my eyes out.
I
want to feel something. I want to feel something.
Oh my god, you can feel something you want. All right, cool. We're gonna get into spoilers. So hit that sweet spoiler.
Spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
It's there.
Wow, it's spoiled.
It's spoiled. Fuck. The good guys in Bloodshot are the bad guys, and Vin Diesel kills Guy Pearce.
He's actually been dead for like 5 years, and they're just recycling these memories.
They're programming these memories.
Bloodshot. Onward. The main character doesn't really get to see his dad, but his older brother does,
and that was fucking emotional.
And it hurt.
Way back, he gets drunk and fails to actually keep being a coach.
He goes to rehab and it works.
And it works. Spenser Confidential, there's nothing to spoil.
He's got a bomb-ass woman. He's Batman. This is the Batman fucking Boston Mark Wahlberg movie.
But so I do got to go into Onward and Way Back really quick. What I mean by like Onward had some balls there, because halfway through the movie I leaned over to you and I was like, do you think Pixar has the balls to not let them meet their dad?
I think so.
And
I think Pixar has the balls. Disney doesn't. Pixar does.
Yeah, that's fair. But oh my gosh, that scene where he didn't meet the dad.
He was accepted it, and I wasn't totally. I get it when he he was like realizing he's like, oh, he wrote a list of his dad of what he wanted to do with him when he was there, and that was really cool. But then he realized that actually his brother had been there, and actually I think it really shows a good family dynamic through loss.
But the mom
The mom
is A plus in that movie.
Single mom, killing it.
Fucking power. She was a warrior. She was an
pulled out her
independent
fucking
woman.
moves.
She was
a
a pro. I fucking love the mom. The mom was the best fucking character in that movie.
Yep, and what was the fucking weird
Manticore?
dragon? Yeah, the Manticore had an existential crisis.
that was pretty funny.
That was
And
pretty good.
the centaur scene at the very end when he like takes off the hat and like his hair is.
I am
flowing.
born to run.
I was like, oh my god. I laughed so hard because of how cheesy it was. The way back though had the balls to like not only show the Ben Affleck's character relapsing into alcoholism.
Oh, the kid
but then
scene.
had the balls to keep it. Where there was like, you showed up to practice drunk, you're off the team. And I was like, oh shit,
It was
redemption
realistic.
arc. But I was like, oh shit, redemption arc, he's gonna fight for that team again. Nope, he did not get that
He
team
went
back.
to rehab, and he probably felt like he didn't deserve to be back on the team. And also they killed a kid.
It was such a good ending, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the kid.
They killed a kid in the movie. Which also so the reason why he's an alcoholic is because his kid died.
Yeah.
And his marriage failed. And that's why
And
he
instead
feels
of,
really...
And instead of talking about it, where he could have easily prevented all of the bad shit from happening by just being open, if you have a problem, reach out to your friends. Don't just dig yourself into a hole. Wow, I'm just therapying myself right now.
Self-diagnosed.
But because I get where he was coming from.
Oh, 100%.
But he just took it too far. And it ruined everything.
I gotta say, I'd probably go off the fucking deep end
if I saw that. I probably would too.
I probably, yeah.
But fuck. That was insane.
I don't know. I don't know how exactly. I thought it was
a good job way back
was-
and Onward for having solid endings. Like that was they ended that movie really well.
But Bloodshot
did not have a good ending. But
yeah.
God, Act 2 was so fucking good. Okay, the chase scene, man, when like Eyeball Guy got his fucking drones and he had the dope ass helmet.
You mean
Crypto
and Octane fucking make an appearance in the movie? If you don't play Apex Legends,
Dude,
it's a game.
God.
These are character
Robot legs fucking running through the street. Like,
the
it was
wall
so
will
well
run.
done. That oh my god,
It was great.
Like, why was Act 2 so good? Did it have a different director for Act 2? Oh man, I want to watch that movie again just for that section of that movie because it was so good.
It's all this fun. It was done.
It was really fun. Like, but now I just want to go watch it.
Oh, and then the cat character, she turns against the company and like goes in and teams up, which
it was cool.
made a lot of fucking sense.
It made a lot of sense.
Everything made sense in it.
Oh, yeah, no, there was nothing that didn't really make sense. I liked all the character, like everyone's characters made sense. Everything made sense. The kind of plot twist in the middle was really cool. I thought it was neat. And they did a good job at tying it all together in Act 2.
Yeah, I'm just glad they got the crayon eater to turn into a super soldier.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's a marine.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Thank you for quoting my boyfriend.
Yeah. Military
cool.
stuff.
But yeah, so that's the podcast for today. That was a 2-person podcast. We had fun. It was fun. We just argued about what was the 13th best movie of the year. 11th through.
They
13th.
really nothing poked through.
No, nothing.
Well, yeah, that's I know what something's gonna go for, but that's just me and
Onward.
My own personality.
Yeah, you just gotta get Onward to go up. That's all. You gotta get a bunch of people to watch it. You gotta go tell Ray and Casey and Frankie to go watch Onward, and then it can easily move up the list. And I'm gonna try to shoot it down every step of the way. So well, don't worry. My movies have been shot down a few times. So.
Yeah, that's where the gauntlet works.
That's how That's why the gauntlet works.
Listen to the fucking gauntlet.
Yeah,
watch
it's a good system. I like the gauntlet system. Yeah. It's working. That being said, thank you for joining me. This was fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully next episode we have more people and more movies.
We get the rest of the cast back on, but we're gonna see. I think we with some streaming originals and current stasis of the world is burning and
we'll see what comes out on Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu because we got all them shits. And we'll see if anything comes out that we can watch that technically has a release date of 2020.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that some of these streaming services get a hold of these indie directors who lost all of their chances.
Yeah.
Like if you get to South by Southwest and then you lose the chance to actually show your movie at South by Southwest, you legally, technically, like in their contract, you can't be shown at another festival. Like that's the point of that festival. And so like these movies won't be released unless someone reaches out. Like that's just messed up.
Does it count if it's in a theater, or does it have to be...
It can't have a wide release. It can't have a theatrical wide release. So it can go to like home movie, it can go to like a streaming service, it can do something like that, but it can't be at like another festival or anything like that.
South by Southwest. Really?
Well, that's anyone. Like if your movie, so the way that the movie festival scene's kind of weird because there's 3 main festivals, South by Southwest. I actually can't remember. There are 2 right now. Sundance and I might be able to remember the other one. I don't remember. But though, if you're part of those 3, then those 3 have different like branches that go off. So once your movie shows at one of those festivals, then it gets access to be at the other smaller festivals.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So it's kind of just like an in versus
the in into the festival.
Having to find your way through it on your own.
Because South by Southwest and Sundance, they purposely show all movies to kind of see which ones people like, and then at the other festivals, they pick the ones that other people liked already.
And then they pitch those to their contacts, and that's how they get into wide releases.
Exactly, and that's exactly how it goes. So that's why I'm really this virus that's taking over the world is hurting a lot of cinema. So I'm very curious to see what's going on. But thanks for listening to our 2-person podcast. I think we did good.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid podcast.
Yeah, we were agreeing and disagreeing. Stuff. 4 movies. We have a solid purgatory now. Now movies, there's a good gap between the top 13 and the bottom 7.
Right.
So.
Where can we find you?
I am at Von Stringle on all social media.
And I'm on Twitter at Woke Butter.
Yeah.
And I'm working on a clan of the Legendary.
I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Yeah. It'll be sweet. But yeah, keep posting. Tell us what you think about the new intro, outro, spoilers, like all the effects that we've added, and the bundle. If you're on YouTube.
The bundle. The bundle. It just gives you more visuals and stuff to like see what we're talking about, doing about. Alright.
Make sure to tune in next episode.